Velar 2017 review. The Range Rover Velar is the SUV of the moment. Its slippery shape and stunning interior make it ultra desirable, but it's the first Range Rover to heavily prioritize form over than function. There's a good selection of engines, but be aware of tight rear seat passenger space and high list prices. The Velar may well start at just under £45,000, but you'll be spending a lot more than that for a Velar with all the kit you'd want. That said, who said style and fashion come cheap? The Range Rover Velar is the latest addition to Land Rover's Range Rover lineup, and it's an all-new entry with a name that might be familiar to those in tune with Land Rover's history. The Velar name goes back to the 1960s, when it was used as an alias to disguise original Range Rover prototypes. As such, the new Velar wears possibly the oldest name in the Range Rover lineup. It plugs the gap between the Evoque and the Range Rover Sport, meaning that there's now less of a gulf between Range Rover's entry-level offering and its larger SUVs. It also cuts a more individual shape compared to the rest of the lineup, with a new design language in the rakish roofline. It doesn't quite occupy a new coupe SUV position, but it's easily the closest Land Rover has come to filling the niche. The Velar's position in the range and its overall shape means that it covers plenty of bases, and as such it enters the market with a wide variety of rivals in its sights. This is a car that goes up against the likes of the Porsche Macan, Jaguar F-Pace and Volvo XC60, as well as the BMW X6 and Mercedes G Elite Coupe. From launch, Land Rover is offering a broad range of engines and specs. Basic Velar models score that attractive entry-level price tag. 7 more versions slot in above: S, SE, HSE cars plus sporty-looking R-Dynamic S, SE and HSE models. At launch there's a range-topping, limited-run first edition Velar 2, which comes loaded with kit. There's also a wide spread of diesel and petrol choices when it comes to engines, though the most basic and cheapest Velar is only available with a 178 bhp 2.0-liter turbodiesel. Powertrain options open up further up the range with a 237 bhp 2.0-liter diesel and a 296 bhp 3.0-liter V6 diesel. Petrols kick off with a 247 bhp 2.0-liter 4-cylinder, sitting beneath two 6-cylinder 3.0-liter options. One of these engines matches its diesel counterpart with 296 bhp, though the range-topping P380 car packs an impressive 375 bhp. This flagship engine is only available on HSE and R-Dynamic HSE models. While the styling will be one of this new car's biggest draws, the cabin and tech is all new as well. The Velar boasts the latest Jaguar Land Rover infotainment systems, with the new Touch Pro Duo system the highlight. Twin 10-inch touchscreens stack on top of each other in the center console and dashboard, while digital dials also mean that the Velar's interior is fresh and modern. The Velar comes with Jaguar Land Rover's latest range of efficient 2.0-liter petrol and diesel engines. The V6 versions are more familiar, but fit just as well. The Velar is positioned as the most dynamic Range Rover in the range. It uses the mostly aluminium platform from the Jaguar F-Pace and shares a large amount of componentry with that very car. While the ride on standard steel springs is harsher than on any other Range Rover, the Velar still feels more comfortable and refined than the F-Pace. This only improves with the more expensive V6 models, as they come with air suspension as standard. Velars fitted with air suspension ride very well indeed and don't feel remotely bouncy. Nor do they lend the car to excessive body roll, with plenty of control through tight bends.